everybody. Welcome to CarolJo's. I am Carol, the owner and creator of all things at CarolJo's.com, which is an online jewelry and accessory business. So we do lives every week. We do on YouTube. Oh, YouTube's over here. Sorry, I gotta get to which camera. YouTube, I go live 4 days a week. TikTok, I go 6 days a week. Hi, Melissa. On both of them, I do tutorials and chats, which I try to do twice a week. The month of June and July, I'm only doing one chat a week because we have baseball. But otherwise, then on TikTok, I will do bead sales twice a week and a jewelry sale. Nope, I got on it like a minute before. We're both early. Both of us are early. We're a minute before 8. We got done eating supper, got everything put away, and I just came up here and hop on. So yes. So tonight is a tutorial night. I am going to wait for the social medias to let everybody know we are live. I haven't even been notified on my own devices here. There we go. I finally just got it. Oh, you guys could hear me talking, sorry. Yeah. So we are just going to wait for people to be notified. So if you could do it over on TikTok here, you can do that by going in and doing the share and then tapping at the screen and getting us out there so other people know we are live. So if we could do that, that would be awesome. Yeah, I am on. Hi, Julie. So, yep, so we are going to, tonight, we are going to make one loop, is what I'm calling them, memory wire bracelets. So that's what we are. Hi, Joya. So here is what it looks like when you put them on. This one is a big chunky one. This one is lightweight. When you have chunkier beads with memory wire, thank you. Is it Lovely Sita? Thank you, thank you. When you have the larger beads, you're gonna wanna use like acrylic beads to do that. You're not gonna want gemstones or the glass beads when they're big. And the reason being is that the weight, when they're larger, will make it distort and it won't hold the shape and it just doesn't look as nice. These beads are acrylic beads on this one for the example. And so I'm going to show you up close. You can kind of see that they're acrylics, but they're a very good acrylic bead. So there you go. And that makes it a nice bracelet to wear. So that is one thing. No matter how many loops you have in your bracelet with memory wire, you always want to, if you want larger beads, use acrylics. Hi, Chris. How are you doing tonight? All right. So, hey, we got our 10 shares. So thank you for getting those out, everybody, right away. And then we just got to get to 10K. Once we get to 10K, we will be doing giveaways. We will be doing one jewelry item and one bead soup, and you can choose between the two tonight. So what you need to do this, why am I having a hard time with words all of a sudden? What you need to do this project is you will need different types of beads. I am doing good. I just got to learn how to talk, I think. And I am going to use some glass ones on my next one. So the beads will not be this large. I will also have spacer beads in here besides the acrylics. So you can use whatever beads you want. You will need the memory wire. So we've got some, this is 2 1/4 inch memory wire diameter. We're going to use that. And then we got to pick out beads. I do sell the jewelry, and I do sell the items to make the jewelry. I do the jewelry sales on my TikTok and Facebook group and my website, which is CarolJo's.com, and that's CarolJo's.com. And then I do the components to make jewelry only on TikTok, and I do it on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Central and Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central. So that's where I do sell it. I don't sell over on YouTube. Hi, Claire. But if there's something you're looking for, you're always welcome to message me and we can see what we can do for you. Okay? So we need the memory wire. We need beads. Hi, paused. And we will need a couple of things. I am in South Dakota. Hi, Darwin is the best. How are you doing? You're going to need the special cutters for memory wire. I have memory wire cutters here. I use these to cut wire. You do not want to use your flush cutters to do that, or it will wreck your cutters. And Joya over on TikTok says, hello, YouTubers. And the other thing that I will be using tonight with it is the bail maker pliers. And I'm going to use the small one here to make my loops. Oh, I'm glad you're relaxing. Hi, Steph. And that bail making plier is going to make this circle here that you find at the end of your memory wire to keep your beads on. All right, so we are going to get some beads. I did not pick out all of the beads. Thank you, Claire. The beads that I did pick out, so I had the day off from my full-time job. And so I did a quick, I don't even know if I was on for an hour, bead sale this morning. Hi, beads. And so part of what we had for the sale was these faceted twist Peruvian blue beads. And they did not sell out. And I said, I'm going to bring some of these to make for that one loop bracelet tonight. So I grabbed one bag of those to that. I'm going to grab a different color bead mat because my bead mat is blue and those beads are blue. So hold on. Let me grab a different color bead mat so we can see the beads when I go down. And I need to pick out other beads besides that one to make this bracelet. So I got to grab some more. All right. Whew. Let's see what we should do for beads. I have this in my head that it should be blue and silver. So I don't know why when I saw these beads, I thought blue and silver. So I'm going to grab some different silver beads here. These are my findings. So hold on, let me get down. Oh, Lordy, what do we want? What we could do? Let me try some of those. And I want some of those. And maybe some of those. Okay, I just have some different, I'm just grabbing silver. And now I'm going to grab some more blue glass. That will go with that other one. And then I'm going to point you guys down. When I do the glass beads, I want smaller ones. If you say, Jace is eating ramen. Okay. I don't know what that all means. Hi, Valentina. So when you're getting the glass beads, we're going to want a little bit smaller glass beads in there than the 10 millimeter because they will get heavy and it will distort. That's too light. Those are too light of blues to go with that dark one. So let me grab a different tray. Here we go. We have some different colors. Nope. And I'm just stuck on this bead and I really want it to work. I don't want to use hematite like glass because that will make it really heavy. Ooh. Nope. That's not right either. So we're going to keep looking. Sorry it's taking so long for me to pick out beads. Hi, CJJ. How are you doing tonight? That's too light. Ooh. Haha, I found the colors that I want. They're in here. Okay. Got them. Oh, how about this one too? All right, I have some colors. Yay, just 4 trays in and I found them. I know. I was thinking about even Joya. So Joya said over here, if you have the color ice blue maybe. And Buttercup made some ice blue beet soup. And I was thinking after we make the second or this first one, we may grab one of the beet soup mixes and do a bracelet with that to show you what it can look like if you made it with the beet soup that we do as giveaways. That was another, that I really truly was going to do that. I'm going to point you guys down. What that means is that TikTok, I will see your comments on my backup account as long as I'm looking at the backup account. But YouTube, I will not be able to see your comments. I'm not trying to ignore you. I just can't see the comments when I point down to the table. All right. You should see on my table, I have the blue beads that I was really wanting to use. And then I have 4 other beads here around them. And then I have 3 different silver beads. All right. Now, what I want to tell you here is on your loop. I said it's a 1 loop bracelet, but that doesn't mean you just go right to the 1 loop and cut it. The reason being is, remember I said our inside diameter is 2 1/4 inch in here. When I actually put this on my wrist, I'm going to show you so you'll understand. And I have a small wrist. You will see that it is a little bit more than 1 time around to get back. Because if I take this off, it was like this much over. And that doesn't include our little loop that we need to make on both sides. And also if there's beads in there, they'll take up more room. So you do need to make, before you cut it off, you need to make this longer than just 1 loop. I do like 1.5 loops for my size wrist, and my size wrist is about 6 3/4 inches in diameter. So if you have a wrist that is larger than that, go a little bit further than 1.5 loops. But when you get it on your wrist, it will be 1 loop. Please let me know if that does not make sense and we can explain again. I'm going to use my memory wire cutters. You just come in here and cut that off. So we have 1.5 loops to make this with. Then I am going to use the 2 millimeter size. I cannot remember, Steph, exactly what the gauge of this one is. I believe this one is 21, but I am not sure. I have to look it up. The other one I believe is 20 that I use too. So I use 2 different sizes. So, and then I'm going to use the 2 millimeter, this one right here, 2 millimeter bail maker size. I put that right there. So the end is pointing towards me. And I loop this around on the bail maker. There we go. I got a little bit extra there I'm going to have to cut off. And I just make it on top. You can make it on the, you can change it and do it on the side or what have you. I just put it at the top. I'm going to get my straight nose pliers for a second because I got it a little bit over and I need to cut a little bit off. Because I do not want to be poked by that if I were to wear this. So I'm just getting my flat nose pliers, lifting it up so I can get in there and cut off just a smidge of it. If I can't get in there, then I might have to like start over. I wonder if I can do this. I'm going to... Because I really do not want to be poked. Hi, Dunce Domain. How are you tonight? Haha, I'm getting it to go up. Because you really do not want to be poked with that little wire piece. There we go. Yes, I do, Cherie. If you want some, you just need to let me know. It is actually out on my website too, but I can add it to your invoice. I just don't remember the price off the top of my head. All right, so now I've got that and it is going up, so it is not going to poke me when you go to wear it. He's a little bit sideways than I want him, so I'll just take my pliers and make him straight. There we go. Now we're gonna put our beads on. Thanks, Juana. I'm just gonna pour some of the beads on my bead mat. I do not have a plan about the order of the beads. And I have a lot of rondelles in here. 3 of the beads I picked out are rondelle shape. I have 1 round in the twist. All right, so that's our glass beads. Okay, I'll look it up here in just a little bit after I make this one, okay? So I picked out, this is actually an acrylic metal bead. They look like metal, but they're acrylics. And then I have the Tibetan bead here. And then I have some daisy spacers. So that's the silvers that I picked out. I'm gonna grab a bead and just put it on. And I am just totally gonna random these beads on here. I am not going to, in any way, shape, or form, pick out a pattern. And this is really hard when I don't have patterns. Yep, I thought they would just add a little bit to this, so I thought I am going to put them on there. Okay, we got that one, and let's go with, I don't think I have this one on yet. I am using a lot of daisy spacers on this to give it some silver. Let's see. I'm gonna do, and I don't know what happened to my music. It just stopped. So far, the randomness of the beads have been this. Literally just doing random beads. Okay, I added just a little bit more. Just need to keep going here. Let's put these on. And most of the rondelles are 6 by 4 millimeters. The round bead is a 6 millimeter size bead. The faceted twist bead, this one is actually a 10 millimeter size bead. And I normally don't put that big of a bead on, but I have littler other beads, and I think that will make it okay. And I'm just trying not to put 2 of the same bead next to each other. Yes, I do, Rachel. You know, and I will tell you, this bead here This faceted twist is the bead that made me decide, okay, let me go look. Maybe decide to do this color combination. Literally, that was what it was. Let's do this one. All right. So we're getting there. We just have a little bit left. And I know we said that this was a one loop, but we got to keep going. And when I put it on, you'll understand why. Thanks, Denise. There is no rhyme or reason as to how I'm putting these beads on. Just to let y'all know, there is no pattern. It is really, truly just I grabbed beads that I liked the color combination that went with this bead here and just went to town with it. They are all the beads besides the round are faceted electroplated beads. Okay. One more bead at the end here. All right. This is our bracelet colors. I do have the end still. And what we're going to do is take our bail plier again with that 2mm size bail making, and we are going to wrap this around and create a circle and put it up there like that. And I'm testing this out to see if he's pokey, and he is not pokey. I'm going to bring you guys up for a second because it's hard for me to bend down and like try to explain this. There we go. The thing is that it really isn't that fast for me. This, it was like, I have to like not think, because if I do a randomness one and have to think, it takes me forever. But that is the bracelet. Now, do you see how these right here do overlap? I will tell you about that in just a moment, Juana. So here, you see where these overlap. I'm going to take this bracelet off so that you can see this better. When you put it on, it really does not overlap that much on your wrist. You are going to want a little bit of an overlap like this on the bottom side. The reason being, if you don't have it, when you go to like, we say in our house, if you use your hands to talk and you're doing this, you're talking Norwegian. So if you talk Norwegian and you do that, your bracelet will fly off. You're going to want just a little bit here that you can have on the bottom side where it's over like this so that you don't lose your bracelet. But here, when you look at it, this from the top, it will look like that way. All right. So that is really, truly a one loop memory wire. That was 1.5 loops of it. You could go just a little bit smaller if your wrist was smaller. Oh, yep. Yep. So you get what I'm saying, Miss Joya. So you're going to want to keep it like this, just a little bit longer than one loop. I will have charms for sale on Saturday. Just to let you know, I do sell beads. Yep, this is a very simple bracelet, but look at how cool it looks. And literally what it will be at, I was going to say, it will be at 10 a.m. Central here on TikTok only. So if you want to join me, I will have lots of different charms available. Very simple. But what I did is to pick out my bead colors. I know I wasn't explaining it as I was looking at it. The reason being is I took this bead and I would take the containers and put it next to it. So you've got this bead here. Does that look okay together or not? There were some that I thought would be dark enough blue that it would look cool with it, but they were too light. And it's really more about what you see when I put them together when I'm doing that. So when we started this and I said I needed to pick out beads and I was really concentrating on it, and I know I wasn't looking at comments, but it was because I literally was trying to find other beads that had that similar, like I was picking up on the dark blue in the hue of the beads. The beads didn't need to be dark as this and make it all dark. I went with ones that are more transparent, but had that dark hue to it. So that's why I went with the beads that I did. Okay. Now, Juana, you asked about chandelier earrings and a tutorial for that. I will tell you, it will be coming. I just don't know when. The reason why I say that is when I placed the orders for the beads that are coming, I do have the chandeliers that you can use for either earrings or a pendant. So they will be coming here. I don't know which order the chandeliers are in. I might have put it in 2 different orders. I just can't recall. I ordered so many beads, everybody, and I'm not trying to say that I do not recall exactly what I ordered in each one. So when I open the boxes, we're going to have some surprises. Oh, cool. Thank you for letting us know, Joya. Now we know you can wear them to the pool. All right. I should have one more right here, this one. Okay. Getting that in there. All right. So that is one of, I know, I think it turned out awesome. And literally, Steph, were you here this morning when we were doing the bead sale? I don't know. We did. Okay, Miss Gladys, remember this bead from the bead sale this morning? So I'm talking about this bead over here. We had the bead sale. We did that. I made the bracelet using that. That's what I figured. So I literally, when we were going through the items, and this one didn't sell out, I'm like, I'm making a bracelet tonight with it. Don't know if anybody heard me say that or remembers me saying it, but I said I would. And that's my take on using this bead. So, and I only used 5 of that bead. So I still have 5 more to make something else with. I'm excited. I know it sounds weird, but I'm like, yes, I do have more. I don't know though off the top of my head. Hold on. I can tell you here in just a second. And then we're going to do a second one using the bead soup. Do not fall over, beads. Thank you. Yeah. We're going to take a pause so I can answer Steph's question here. Okay. Yeah, it is cool. I was going to say, Steph, I have 1 strand of that one left. That's 72 beads on a strand. Like this. And that is $6 for a strand. Or I have, got to mark this down. I know, I can make earrings for it. I have 14 bags like this. There's 10 beads in a bag for 80 cents. And I have 14 of those left. So that's what I have left of that bead. But I thought, I was like, I want to use that bead. Rachel for 2 bags. And Steph for 3. Okay, Rachel, I got you for 2, Steph for 3, and that leaves us with 9. All right. Melissa White would like 2 or Make it 3 for Rachel. Okay, 3. So that makes that 8. And Melissa. And Melissa, you're going to have to listen for a W when I write you down because we have another Melissa that joined last night and I don't want to get you guys mixed up. So Melissa W for 2 and then Chris for 2. That leaves us with 4. All right. Thank you, ladies. But I thought the bead was really cool. That's why I wanted to use it. I did bring it back. Hey, Kaylee. I didn't bring it out to like be like, hey, let's sell it. I don't right now. I do have more coming in because I ordered as many of the twists that I could that were on sale. So I'll have other colors coming. All right. Now, somebody asked about the memory wire. Let me look up my memory wire really quick on the website. All right. Hey, we hit our goal. So let me get this finished and then we'll do our giveaway. Okay, found it here. Memory wire is, yep, we made this bracelet tonight, Kaylee. So we'll make more here. Don't worry. We're going to make at least one more, if not more. The memory wire is the silver color, which is this one that I used. It is 0.65 millimeters. I don't know. I Googled or I just searched memory and it came up. It is 2 1/4 diameters, 0.65 millimeters. You're getting approximately 25 to 30 loops per half ounce. The platinum, which is the other color, I haven't decided the price yet, Kaylee. It will be up for sale on Friday. The platinum is 2 1/4 in diameter, 0.55 for the size of the wire, and you're getting about 15 loops per half ounce, and it's $2.50 for a half ounce. That's okay. You guys can keep me busy. Can you let me know which size what color would you like, silver or platinum? Silver, okay. And did you just want one package? And I got to write that down or I will forget it. So let me get a piece of paper. Okay. All right. Cherie, silver. Rachel, silver. I'll get it added to your guys' invoices. 2 for Cherie. Oh, hey, it's all fun. We're all this here to, whoops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move my phone. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm following you, Kaylee. Let me see if I can message you, okay? Because I just don't say my phone number out over the thing. But let me, afterwards, I will message you, okay? Because I did follow you back. How much, how many beads in the bags, Rachel? Or which one are you asking about? If it's the beads, the 10 millimeter twist beads, there's 10 beads in a bag. You're welcome. The wire you're getting, for the silver, you get a half an ounce, which will be 25 to 30 loops. Okay. I got you down, Chris. All right. 2 for you. Okay, gotcha. All right. So I've got Cherie 2 silver, Rachel 2 silver, and Chris 2 Alaska charms because she can't make it on Saturday. Got it. Hi, Paige. Now, the next thing we're going to do is, I'm going to bring back up my TikTok. There we go. we're going to take, I don't want to do blue because we already just did blue for an example, but I was going to grab one of the, and I don't know which one I'm grabbing, one of the bead soup. It went out of my head. And we're going to make a bracelet with that. So I'm going to just see which one. If I pick out blue, I'll pick out a different one. We have the mix. I'm not sure I want to do a mix. So we're going to pick something else out. So hold on. Just no blue or mix. No blue or mix. I got a blue. The eye close isn't helping. Okay, we have Muddy Puddle. Muddy Puddle is what we're going to use. And we are going to use the Muddy Puddle, and we are going to see, hello Rainbow, what we can do to make a bracelet with the one loop. Okay, you're going to see here, Miss Kaylee. So I'm going to point you guys down. Oh yes, we got the goal. First, we're going to do the giveaway, then we're going to do Muddy Puddle. Thank you for the reminder, Chris. All right. Okay, do a number between 200 and 250 in the chat, and whoever gets it first, either on TikTok or YouTube, you will win your choice of a piece of jewelry or a bead soup. And it looks like we already have a winner on TikTok. They came in really fast. Let's see who it is. Yeah, already. Steph. She's the winner. That was quick. The number was 246. Kaylee, you were so close. Hi, Sharon. So Steph is the winner. Let me grab it. So congratulations, Steph, on the quick win. Let's see. We have... different bracelet. Okay, we're going to do this. Is the jewelry you can check or pick from. The blue bracelet. I thought it was pretty cool. She was really... And we have a mixed bag of bead soup. So Steph, you can do mixed or bracelet. Let me know which one you would like. The bracelet. Gotcha. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to point you. Oh, Joya reminded. You guys are great at like telling me. All right. I'm going to point you guys down. Once again, I will tell YouTube I won't be able to see your comments while I'm pointing down. All right. Here we go. TikTok, you're going down. There we are. We have our brown beads. I am going to grab some different silver plated beads for the bracelet. Let me see what we can grab here. I think I want this size. And let's do, those are heavier. I don't want heavy beads. When you're working with memory wire, you try not to have heavy beads because they will weight down your bracelet and make it not a good shape. So once again, we need to do 1.5 loops of wire. Use your memory wire cutters and cut them. We're going to use our bail making pliers and use the smallest one. I started using this rather than a round nose plier, and I just happen to like it better. You can use a round nose plier if you like. You just need to use something that is circular to wrap that end around so that you have, well, I got an oblong now. That wasn't the best one. Yep, memory wire cutters. That's what these are. I need to, that is just odd shape. I am going to start over. Look at how odd that is. That's an oval. I do not like it. I'm going to start over with that. I have a little bit extra for my size wrist, so I could do that. All right. You want to have either wire cutters or memory wire cutters when you are working with memory wire. You do not want to use your flush cut wires. And the reason being is that, yeah, round nose is hard. The reason why is because it will ruin your tools. It'll break your cutters. There we go. That one's better. So I have my circle. Now we're just going to string these on, and I'm going to take the 2 silver plated beads that I have and just spill them out on my mat. We're once again not going to have a rhyme or reason to this. We're just going to go and put them on. And I'm using a 4mm size bead. I need to find the hole in that one. I'm not finding the hole, so we're going to another one because I don't want to waste my time trying to find a hole. These we have for the muddy puddle has glass beads. It has acrylic beads in it. It has glass pearls. We have all kinds of beads in here. Nope, that's the same bead. I'm just trying to make sure I do not have the same bead next to each other. That is the only thing I'm trying to do. And somebody said a no-no. So whoopee. We don't have Jade here to ask who said a no-no. Oh my goodness. My Alexa started playing songs again. So literally muddy. This is the muddy puddle. Look at how cool that's turning out. I think it's really cool. I don't know what the rest of you, but just as a on the whim bracelet here, I think this is turning out kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, Jiminy Christmases, and it told you didn't like it? Thank you. Thank you, Kaylee. And I have this big ceramic bead that is in this mix. Yes, it would be a really cool focal in the middle, you know, right up here on top. I think, you know, when you're looking at it, it'll be like right about here. But it is a heavier bead, and I don't want that heavy of a bead on there. So I'm going to pass on putting that large of a focal on there. We're going to keep on moving here. We're going to put one of these on. Ooh, I think I want this one. Let's do, I really do want this one, I think. Oh, nope, I want this one. All right, we're going to keep moving with this. Well, he doesn't want to go on the wire. There we go. Hi, Cindy. We are using one of the bead mixes. You can, Melissa, you could do it multiple ways. You could do it and add it right here before you make your loop. You could do it in the center here. When you're making these one loopers that we're doing tonight, if you did the charm here in the center, it's going to be on the top of your wrist and people are going to see it. What I would do when you put your charm, just put the charm, either use a large gauge, like an 18 gauge jump ring, so it's a heavier jump ring, and use that, or do a split ring on it so that it'll just be able to sit there and dangle and be right here in the center. Yep, this is what my granddaughter Buttercup named this bead soup mix. She called it Muddy Water. So that is what we're using tonight to make this bracelet. Well, that hole is really small. There we go. So yeah, They're not naturals. It's a mix of different kinds of glass beads, glass pearls, and acrylics is what this one is made up of. There we go. All right, now we're going to use the 2mm bail maker size here and do the round. We're just creating a circle. And that circle looks a lot better than the first circle. And you see how we're overlapped just a little bit, and that is perfectly fine. And so when you put this one on, this is what it'll look like. I'm going to bring you guys up. Yep, that's what I wanted to do here. Oh, that is so cool. Do you help her at all, Kaylee, with that? So that is, and you see how this one is just a little bit overlap? That's more along the size of where I think we should be at on that overlap. The other one was a little bit more, but I cut off a little bit of this one, and that is why it's not as much. But see, when I do my Italian Norwegian tucking, then it won't pop off. Yeah, I will do one with a charm on it. So hold on. So I'm not gonna, this one has less beads in it. We still have beads left over from our mix here, everybody. Look we only used about half of the beads to make that bracelet. Now this one has enough beads. We could probably make a patterned one, but I'm not gonna do that with those. Hi, Mandy, how are you tonight? I'm gonna probably use the same silvers that we just did with that one. Let me grab some other beads. I need just and it really, truly, I love this. You can make it to wrap twice if you want. Tonight's tutorial was about doing a 1-loop memory wire and how you had to do it and make sure you have a little bit overlap because the inside diameter is going to be smaller. So when you look at this, do you see how when I'm wearing it, I only overlap 2 beads? But when I take it off, do you see how it's overlapped by about 3, almost 4 beads? So when you put it on, depending on the size of your wrist, you will make this go bigger. So with me, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and that takes away that much. So if you have a larger wrist than mine, you're going to want to go and do more than 1.5 loops and fill it in to get the single look. But you could do the wrap and do this randomness with 2, 3, 4, 5, however many you wanted. And I mean, we have done the memory wire where we created the pattern for the red, white, and blue. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has 5 on it. So you can do however many you want. Okay? And make it as much as or as little as you want. And that's what I want to show. When we've always done the memory wire, we've always done 3 or 5. And what I wanted to show tonight is you can do just 1. But what you have to be very cognizant of when you're doing it is overlapping so that it's not open and you will fly it off when you're talking with your hands. That's why I wanted to show this one. But I will do one more with a charm. So let me grab a charm, and then I got to grab beads too. So hold on while I grab a charm. I have some charms over here. I just need to change the number on the bag after I take the charm out so that I know how many's in here. There we go. All right, we are going to use a flower charm. No. You don't what's the question? They'd only put part of it in there. Let me open up the jump ring and put that on there. Did you have more to it, or are you typing away there, Cindy? Thank you, Susan, for the follow. Thank you, Judith, for the follow. No, there's someone over here on TikTok with a comment. She's probably so okay. I didn't show it. Oh, what is your selling point? Okay. You guys all got it and I didn't. That's hilarious. Okay. Memory wire bracelets. I haven't priced out the one yet, loop. I will need to do that. The red, white, and blue, I have not priced that one out yet either, but I usually do, like $8 to $12 for memory wire, depending on how many wraps there are and the price of the beads. So with, with this one being our bead soup, it would be a different thing. But like if this were really truly something I'd price out, because we've got acrylics, we have the glass faceted here, and then we also have some glass pearls. Just a swag right now is probably $7, $8. That's just a swag. This one here, this one I would say would be more around $9, $10 is what I would charge. Other people can charge different prices for it. That's just mine, because you guys have to remember that I do get my beads at a discount over what you guys are even paying. So I want you guys to remember that when you see my prices. I know that's probably, yep, and you have to think about your market area. All right. Thank you, Mandy. So here we have our charm that we're going to put on. And this time I'm going to put some random colors here. I'm going to do, I don't know why I went to this green, but I love this green. Thank you, Miss Joya. I want lighter blues. I don't want that one with it. It's just, that's not the right color. No, maybe this tray. I'm talking to myself about colors. I do love greens. We have done the pricing on a tutorial before. Let's do this. Whoops. That's what I love about these. I can move them around and they can fall out and they don't fall everywhere. Yes, you could do rainbows. I think a yellow. That's the end. I'm getting low on my cat's eye yellows there. Let's see what else I have for yellow. I want to have more than just those though. Yep. That's another cat's eye. I got to choose something besides cat's eye. Ooh, we'll do this one. I don't normally use these. I know, but I love it. Oh, we're going to do Mellifori glass. I don't have mods in any of them. Mandy, just to let you know, I actually don't have mods. I just have not had to have that. Not that I wouldn't want mods. So it's something I need to think about, but I just have not done yet. So I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I don't have any. And I don't, right now I don't think I have a need. Let's see what else we can find. No, I don't want to do this one. And I need one more blue. Okay. And another blue. You guys are too dark. Too dark. Aha, this is a tray I want. Let's go with, what did this? All right. I have a bunch of trays out. So when I get, if anybody is on YouTube, go ahead and follow Kaylee. She is working on trying to get followers. Okay, thank you, Mandy. All right, I'm going to point you guys down so then you can see the beads I picked. So here we go. Whoops, I'm bumpy. I've got 2 different colors of greens, 2 different colors of blues, and 2 different colors of yellows. And then I have the 2 silvers. So that's what we have. We are going to cut off 1.5 loops of the memory wire with the memory cutters. They can be wire cutters or memory cutters. There is large, medium, small, and tiny of the containers like these that go in those trays. Cindy over here on TikTok says she needs followers too. She got to 600 to go live. She needs, I believe it is 800 now. So if you guys want to follow Cindy so that she can get more followers, you guys go ahead. I sell the memory wire, Lana. And I got this a little sideways, so we are going to, there we go. Put our little loop in there with our bail making plier. Thank you, Dina, for the follow. You can touch Kaylee, I believe her picture, and it'll allow you to go to Kaylee and then you can follow her that way. Does that make sense, Mandy? All right, here we go. We're going to start with, I'm going to do a, I don't know, I want that blue. I want this. Which one? I'm going to do green first. All right, here we go. And we will put, I am going to just randomly put these on. And we are going to just randomly put all the beads on, but the charm is going to go in the center. I gotta find the hole here. There we go. All right. All I'm doing on this one, there is somewhat of a pattern. And all I'm doing is green, blue, yellow, but not the same beads in the same order each time. So it's just going to be green, blue, yellow, but different ones. All right, let me see what one I need. I think this community is an amazing community too, Cindy. Everybody supports each other. If you let people know when you're going live, people will hop on and join and watch and support as much as they can. And I just really, truly find that amazing in this community to do that. Now I got to make sure where I'm at. If I'm about halfway through, need to go a little bit further. So I'm going to do one more pattern and then I'm going to put the charm on. Whoops. So now to put the charm on, do you see how I have a jump ring on the charm here? We're just going to use that jump ring and put it on there. So if I have it upside down from where I'm looking at it, so I'm going to turn it around. There we go. All right. And now I'm going to put another bead on it to put it in place. And then we are going to continue on our pattern. Memory wire bags. Okay, thank you, Joy, for following Kaylee. Okay, Kim is asking, what memory wire do you recommend for larger beads? I actually will tell you, this is what I'll say. I don't recommend larger beads that are glass or gemstone on memory wire because the weight, or even ceramic, because the weight of them distorts the memory wire. What I would recommend is that you use acrylic large beads and use those instead. So it's not about what size memory wire for it, it is how heavy the weight of your beads are. All right, and then Steph, the memory wire. Oh, I have lots of memory wire, Steph. They're $2.50 for a half an ounce, and you will get in the silver, you get 25 to 30 loops, and in the platinum, because the gauge is it's a bigger gauge, it is like 15 loops, I believe is what it was. And I have a lot of that, so don't worry about that. You just need to tell me if you want some and I can get you some. Okay. All right, we have gone around, and you see how our charm is in the middle here? You want to? Okay. And then I'm going to take my bail making pliers and make that circle around. And there it is. So when you go to wear this one, I'll show you here. I'm going to go up so you guys can see it. And there it is. So then you got your charm on there. So just be up close here. So yeah, that's it to making those. They're very simple. You can change it up. When you're doing this style where you only have the one loop, I would recommend putting that in the middle. Now, if you're making one that has multiples, if you put it in the middle, do it on one, like if you want it like this to where it's on the top and in the beads, do it on the first or the last loop, not in the middle. Okay? The reason why is if you're like here, I'll show you here. If you tried to put a charm in the middle of this, it's going to get wrapped up in these and you're not going to see it. So you want to do it here or here. Does that make sense, everybody? If you want it in the mix of the beads. You can also add a charm right at the end here too. Yeah, they're very quick, easy to make. But that's my recommendation. It's not the end all be all. If you guys come up with something different, it looks cool, please share. That's what I want you guys to know. Okay, we hit goal. Okay. You're welcome, Cherie. Okay, did you guys want silver or platinum? Yep, this one I was making for, it could be Memorial Day or 4th of July. That's what, when we were made this one, that's what we were thinking it for. So, expressing my heart, did you want silver or platinum? Silver has the 25 to 30 and platinum has 15. Silver for expressing myself. And Steph wanted 2 of the silver. All right. I'm just making sure. Yeah. So Joya I just saw your comment, Joya, about being too, I can see your comments. I got yours. And then Rainbow would like 2. And Rainbow, did you want silver or platinum? We're making memory wire bracelets tonight, She Lifts. So right here is the one. We used one of them we did with a charm here in the middle. They're one loop. Here is one in the shades of blue. The one that I used tonight was the silver. Platinum is a heavier gauge. It will be harder to wrap the circle on because it's a thicker gauge. They both work fine. So, and then we made this one too. Yep, I got 2 down for you for the silver, 2 for Steph. Rainbow wants 2. And I'm just looking and waiting for Rainbow to tell me what silver or platinum. She had questions. Silver, okay. All right, I got those down also. Now, we got to do our last goal for tonight. We got to 20K. So that means they are $2.50 a package. Paige wants 2 platinum, okay. All right, I'm going to put the goal in here and then I'm going to write you down, Paige. Or what, not the goal, I'm going to write the number. Okay, the number is between 150 and 200. 150 and 200. All right. Going back here, Rose wants silver and 1. She lifts silver 1. Platinum 1. Yes, you could if you wanted to, Mia. And page for platinum 2. All right, I think. All right, we do have winners over here. We have 1 winner. We had 2 guesses right. The first one that came in with the correct guess is Miss Joya. You are the winner. Rainbow, you came in second. We did not have a correct guess over on YouTube. All right. The number was 160. So, Miss Joya, I got to write your name down. Now let me grab what you get to choose from. And then I'm going to go over who requested stuff so we can make sure we got it. Let's grab a color. All right. Your bead. I know. And you guys were not in the... So the bead is lava, which is all different types of reds. And they are red. This is acrylics and glass beads. Or you can do the necklace. And here is the necklace, Miss Joya. So it's necklace or bead soup. You let me know which one you want, Miss Joya. You would like the bead soup? I will get that for you. There you go. Now, I want to read through those of you that were asking for the weight. Okay. That we're asking to have more of that. So we've got Rainbow has 2 silver, Steph has 2 silver, Rose has 1 silver, she lifts 1 silver, she lifts 1 platinum, and Paige 2 platinum. If I miss somebody in the comments, I can mail to people on YouTube if they fill out the form. If I miss somebody because the comments started doing the giveaway, please let me know, okay? And I will get you added to the list. Yes, I will put you down for 3 silvers. Kaylee, have you filled out my address information? Because if you have, Joya would like to gift her gift to you. Is what I'm thinking she's doing here. If you go to my website, which is CarolJo's.com, you will be able to go to the bottom and there's an address form. If you fill that out, it's just your mailing address. So, Joya, did you want to gift her the beads or the necklace? You let me know. And she's saying, you get to pick, Kaylee. Did you want the necklace or the beads? Whoop, I'm dropping a bead here. And it may become bead soup because I don't know where it went. Oh, it went away. It's now bead soup. So you just need to know. And Kaylee says, thank you so much. She's very appreciative over here. She wants the beads. Okay, Kaylee, I will get those to you. They get mailed out at the end of the month, just to let you know. That way if... Okay, we'll get you taken care of there, Miss Kaylee. Okay, and Joya says, yay, and you're welcome. We'll get you all that. Just remember to fill out the form for me. All right, everybody. All right, thank you, Kaylee. I was going to say that is what I had for tonight. You guys have made tonight a blast. I have really enjoyed it. I know we were going different ways, answering questions, but you know what? That is what this is about. Aw, she says she's literally crying, Joya. Good night, Mandy. And so this is the community I love and I enjoy. I'm so grateful for you all. That is all of my beads. But I was going to say, I will not be on tomorrow night. I'm taking the night off because we're going to go to like one of our kids' baseball games. And I will be back Friday at 1:30 on TikTok only for the jewelry. Well, TikTok and Facebook. And then I will be on at 7 p.m. only on TikTok for beads. We'll see ya. I will not be on Mondays, Joya. We have a game on Monday, so I am not on Monday. We have a game on Tuesday, so it'll probably be Wednesday. So, all right, everybody, we'll see you on Friday, Saturday. Bye. I'm going to let TikTok go here. Everybody have a good night. And all right, Kaylee, you're asking, where's the form? If you are on my website, and I can't add comments, but it is CarolJo's.com. If you go there and you go all the way to the bottom and looking on the left-hand side, there will be like FAQ, address form, and a few other of my like terms and stuff. It's in there. Grab the address form there and fill it out. If you have questions, like I will try to message you here after this and see if I can message you here on YouTube and get you that, okay? Thank you, Elena. Sharon, you have a great night. It's my website, CarolJo's.com. It's the name of my business. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if it'll allow me. No, it won't. I'm going to go to, hold on. Let me go to my YouTube to also. I'm going to look here. So just hold on. I'll work you through this. No, it does not have my website up there either. So do you see how like the name of my business on here on YouTube has CarolJo'? If you go to a website, like a browser website, and take out that apostrophe and then add period .com, you will get to the website. Okay? Good night, Mandy. And I'm going to see if I can message you. I don't want to give it over social media. That's the only thing. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I don't mind giving out my email over social media. And I'm trying to see if I can add. That is not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to figure this out. Just give me a moment, Miss Kaylee. Yeah, if everybody else wants to go, that's fine. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this because I want to add it as a comment so you can grab it. How about this, Kaylee? What I'm going to do is when I get off, I go ahead and I put out my lives. This live, I will go and put my email address as a comment or in the description of this one. So go back to this one for tonight and then use that and send me an email, and then I can get you the information and we can pass information in email that way if that works for you. Okay? Let me know if that'll work. Okay, thank you. I will go do that. You have a great night, okay? We'll talk to you for YouTubers. It'll probably be Wednesday before I'm back on again. But you have a great night. Bye.